I'm Fijian. Of course I live in the happiest place on earth.
I'm Fijian. Of course this is my morning commute.
I'm Fijian. Of course I'm cold when it's 20 degrees.
I'm Fijian, and of course I'm gonna be your new best friend.
I'm Fijian. Of course we use coconut oil for everything.
I'm Fijian, and of course I have a beautiful voice.
I'm Fijian. Of course my laugh is contagious.
For police officers, we don't always eat donuts. I prefer fruits.
We're police officers. During my off days, I like to sleep actually.
For police officers, we're actually okay to give directions. Just ask.
We're police officers. We all know the 4 core values: courage, loyalty, integrity, and fairness.
For police officers, when patrolling, you can smile at us. I'll smile back.
We're police officers. Honestly, even when I'm off duties, I'll still step in to help others.
We're Norwegians. Of course we have chlamydia.
We're Norwegians. Of course we have black people.
We're Norwegians. Of course we're racist.
We're Norwegians. Of course we are alcoholics.
We're Norwegians. Of course we don't talk to our neighbors.
We're Norwegians. Of course we don't take care of our old people.
We're Norwegian. Of course we kill our women.
We're Norwegians. There's no bad weather, just bad cleather.
We are Malaysians, we always use la, ah, ha to express our emotions.
We are Malaysians and our accent always changes when we speak to other races.
We are Malaysians, we always talk about Singapore, but actually we want to work there.
We are Malaysians, we always support international artists instead of our local artists.
We are Malaysians, we complain about traffic jams but still drive everywhere.
We are Malaysians, we might die from diabetes because we drink Milo and teh tarik every day.
We are Malaysians, Angmo people always use us for content purposes.
We are Malaysian, we get annoyed every time Singaporeans use our cheap petrol.
We are Malaysians, we only use bidet.
We live in Switzerland. We all speak 4 languages here. We live in Switzerland. We are always 5 minutes early. We live in Switzerland. We spend our winter in St. Moritz or Stadt. We live in Switzerland. We go on a hike every weekend. We live in Switzerland. We eat fondue every week. We live in Switzerland. We all own a Rolex. Patek Philippe or Audemars Piguet.
We're lawyers. Of course we're going to write in our personal statement about saving the world, and then all go work in corporate big law. Lawyers, of course we're going to play devil's advocate. We're lawyers. Of course we're still going to be paying off our student loans at 50. We're lawyers. Of course we can't make it to the family barbecue. We have a filing deadline. We're lawyers. Of course we're going to smile and nod when you say, you can help me if I get into jail, even though I have no idea what to do if you end up in jail. We're lawyers. Of course it depends.
We're Chinese. If you get anything lower than an A on your grades, consider that an F.
We're Chinese. What is a fork and knife? We already got this.
We're Chinese. If you don't know the first step when we enter the house, we're gonna be very disappointed in you. Take them shoes off, boy!
We're Chinese. Instagram? No. Facebook? No. WeChat? Yes. Hey, 美女啊，加个微信啊。
We're Chinese, and let me tell you one thing. This is not the Chinese middle finger, alright? You've been lied the whole time.
We're Chinese. If you're not a doctor, lawyer, or engineer, you're a failure.
We're Chinese. Your dogs and cats are safe with us, don't worry. Unless...
We're Chinese, and no, not all our sizes are small. Tell them that, bro. I'm telling them
2 inches aren't small, right?
No, that's average. You're tripping.
We're Chinese. We're all gonna think we're gonna be the NBA because Jeremy Lin did it.
We're Chinese. Even though our eyes are small, we can see perfectly fine.
Dude, the camera's right here.
Oh, shit. Perfectly fine.
We're Chinese. Of course our parents are gonna compare us with their friends' kids.
We're Chinese. When we say my not good in public, we don't mean it in a racist way. We're trying to buy something.
We're Chinese. If you think Panda Express is a Chinese restaurant, then you're not Chinese.
We're fat. Our bed is gonna make noise when we're in it. We're fat. Of course we lean while doing the dishes.
Damn.
We're fat. We love to eat at all-you-can-eat food places.
We're fat. Of course we have snacks in our bag. 'Cause we're hungry.
We are Italians and we are addicted to coffee.
We are Italians. No matter how right you think you are, your nonna knows best.
We are Italians. We like to eat, but also we like to be fit.
We are Italians. Never tell us that you like pineapple on pizza. Like, do not do that.
We are Italians, and pasta must be eaten very al dente.
We are Italian. We're not dressed up extremely fancy. It's just our style.
We're Arab. We'll talk to you for 5 years just to get married to our cousin back home. We're Arab. We're mama's boys. I love you, Habibi. We're Arab. Of course we're loyal.
Bro, I thought we weren't lying. Shut up, they're not gonna know.
We're Arab. Of course we were at Dior Sauvage. We're Arab. Of course we drive BMWs.
We're Arab. Of course we listen to Drake. Habibti, please. Ana akid inti wa ana akh.
We're Arab. We don't drink Starbucks.
We're Arab. Of course we want a housewife.
You're not supposed to put foil in the microwave.
Oh.
We're Canadian. Of course we're gonna brag about free healthcare. We know it's not really free, but it's not like we can brag about the weather.
We're Canadian. Of course we buy our milk in bags. Feels completely natural. It also kind of feels like fake tit.
We're Canadian. Of course we're proud of our heritage. So what if we colonized this country just like the US? We probably did it better because we probably asked politely before killing all the indigenous people. We're Canadian. Of course I'm gonna let you know Drake is also Canadian every chance I get. Like all the time. Oh hey, did you know that Justin Bieber's also Canadian?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, what about The Rock?
He's not Canadian.
Well, he was cut from a CFL practice roster in 1995. Okay, that counts.
I'm Thai. When I almost got hit by a car, instead of saying, oh my god, I say,
I'm Thai. Of course, I can eat หมูกระทะ every day.
I'm Thai. Of course, I never had pad Thai.
I'm Thai. Of course, I don't like spicy food.
I'm Thai, so of course, if I have to walk more than 5 minutes, I'm gonna call a taxi. Taxi ไปไหมครับ ต้องส่งรถ
I'm Thai. Of course, I need no sex because my government f***s me every day.
I'm the oldest. Of course I get everything first.
I'm the middle child. Of course.
I'm the youngest. Of course I get away with everything. I'm the oldest. Of course I walk so my siblings could run.
I'm the middle child.
I'm the youngest. Of course I'm my parents' favorite. I'm the oldest. Of course I get blamed for everything.
I'm the middle child.
I'm the youngest. Of course I'm the most spoiled.
I'm the oldest. Of course I do everything for my siblings, even if they can do it themselves.
I'm the youngest. Of course my older siblings gang up on me.
We're Danish, we don't like showing off, but we like to show off our flag. We're Danish, we take our bikes everywhere if they don't get stolen. We're Danish, of course we can say røde, rødere, rødne ører for rødere, rød grød med flødes for the amateurs. We're Danish, we are not born with an Adam's apple, but with a potato in the throat. We're Danish, we all have at least one friend who wears shorts all year round. We're Danish, we're not as happy as everybody says, and if we have a happy day, we will invent some new problems. We're Danish, we're antisocial, but man, try going to Finland. We're Danish, we call everyone by their first name, whether it's our teacher or our boss. We're Danish, we are fast walkers. We're Danish, of course your country has taller mountains than ours, but we're still taller than you. We're Danish, we're not Americans, all the way to down Alabama. I mean, we speak Danglish, not English.
We're Spanish. Of course it takes 35 minutes or more to leave any social gathering. Go.
We're Spanish. Of course we're related to 75 people we don't really know.
We're Spanish. Of course we're going to shame the only vegetarian in the family.
We're Spanish. Of course lunch is at 3 and dinner's at 11. 1.
We're Spanish. Of course we'll eat fuet, churros, jamón, patatas, and still outlive you.
Right? Go. We don't kiss on midnight. No. We don't kiss on New Year's Eve, but we do deep throat a box of grapes.
I'm African. Of course I don't wear clothes. I only wear banana leaves. Which banana leaf shall I wear today?
I'm African. Of course I don't have access to drinking water. I drink my saliva. So refreshing.
I'm African. Of course I don't have access to technology. It's a magic rock that my ancestors gave me.
I'm African. Of course I can't speak English or any other colonizer language. How do you say hi in English? Never mind. I'll ask the ancestors.
I'm African. Of course I live in the jungle. See? That's my favorite tree.
I'm African. Of course we don't have cars. We ride on the back of our wild animals. Check out this lion park. Amazing, right? Yeah.
I'm tall. Of course people ask me how tall I am. I'm tall. Of course I need to duck in under every door. I'm tall. Of course I go in car like this. I'm tall. Of course my hands make everything look tiny. I'm tall. Of course I wear size 20. I'm tall. Of course I will wear 2XL T. I'm tall. Of course people ask me how is weather up there. I'm tall. Of course.
Hey, do you play basketball?
Bruh.
We tall girls, of course people are gonna ask whether we play basketball or netball. We tall girls, of course we model. We're tall girls, of course shorter guys think they have a chance. We tall girls, of course people will ask why we're wearing heels when we're already tall. It's just for extra elevation to step on serpents. We're tall girls, of course we can't buy jeans from anywhere. They'll end up being ankle fighters. We tall girls, of course we know what the weather's like up there. We tall girls, of course guys are gonna argue that they are taller than us. It's okay, shorty, we still love you from a distance. We're tall girls, of course people stare when we walk.
We're Asian. Of course, we always get asked if we're Korean, Chinese, or Japanese.
We're Asian. Of course, we have the best foods.
We're Asian. Of course we don't wear shoes in the house.
We're Asian. Of course we get asked where we're really from.
We're Asian. Of course everyone thinks we're good at math.
We're Asian. Of course, we look younger than we really are.
We're Asian. Of course, we get told that we look like any other famous Asian person.
We're Asian. Of course we didn't want to be Asian when we were kids.
We're Asian. Of course we always get asked, do you eat dog?
We're Asian. Of course people have asked us if we can see out of our eyes at least once.
We're Asian. Of course, we wear Stussy or essentials.
True. No, we don't. We're Asian. Of course, we eat Korean barbecue for dinner.
We're Asian. Of course we listen to 88 Rising.
We're Asian. Of course when we smile, you can't see our eyes.
We're Australian. We take photos of insects in our house and upload them to social media to find out if they could kill us. We're Australian. We spend hours swatting flies in the house. We're Australian. We don't care what your mother called you. We're gonna change it. Hey Kazza, say hi to Davo for me. We're Australian. We use the C word as a term of endearment. We're Australian. Our Santa wears board shorts and surfs and nobody questions it. We're Australian. Our national dishes are Vegemite toast and a Bunnings sausage. We're Australian. We sing songs about snow and sleds while sweating in 40-degree heat. We're Australian. We can drive in the same direction for 10 hours and still be in the same state.
We're immigrants. Of course we're going to be our parents' translators when they take a phone call or write an email.
We're immigrants. We were never allowed to sleep at a friend's house.
We're immigrants. Of course the only time we travel is to go back home.
We're immigrants. We only communicate with our family through WhatsApp.
We're immigrants. Of course our parents always have to remind us they sacrificed their lives to come here for us.
We're immigrants. Of course everyone back home thinks we're rich.
We're immigrants. Of course our parents will open our mail.
We're immigrants. We have more than one fridge in our house.
We're immigrants. Of course we count in our native language.
We're immigrants. We'll always complain about the cold.
We're immigrants. Of course we can't open someone else's fridge without permission.
We're immigrants. We'll never have a free base.
We're immigrants. Of course we drive by expensive neighborhoods to look at the houses.
We're immigrants. We recycle plastic bags and containers.
We're immigrants. Of course when people find out, they always ask us to say something in our native language. Ciao, come stai?
We're teachers. Of course we're overstimulated at the end of the day.
We're teachers. Of course we have 9 tabs open all the time, just in case.
We're teachers. Our name gets called every second. I hate my name now.
We're teachers. We've perfected the skill of walking backwards.
We're teachers. What is support?
We're teachers. Going outside is more of a reward for us than our kids.
It's true.
We're teachers. People say that we must be patient.
Okay, my turn. We're really not that patient. We're teachers. Of course we have scheduled time to be 12:20 to be exact.
We're Portuguese. Of course we don't talk. We yell. We're Portuguese. Of course our food is the best in the world. We're Portuguese. Of course we got sick because we were desagasalhados. We're Portuguese. Of course we go straight to the beach after seeing One Right Soul. We're Portuguese. Of course we say caralho when fold us too much. We're Portuguese. Of course Cristiano is better than Messi. We're Portuguese. Of course our grandmother gives us a notinha to go buy a gelado. Thanks, Grandma.
Of course I'm Indonesian. My mom thinks I haven't eaten unless I've eaten rice.
Lama belum makan.
I'm eating right now.
Nasinya mana?
Of course I'm Indonesian. I get bullied because I'm left-handed. Can you pass me the ketchup?
Sorry, tangan kiri.
Of course I'm Indonesian. I fry everything. Of course I'm Indonesian. I can squat like this for days, baby.
Of course I'm Indonesian. This hand stops traffic. Works like magic, baby. Sumpah gue orang Indonesia. I have a metal cup to store my leftover oil.
Of course I'm Indonesian. I cry when I look at my passport.
We're British. We love the weather here. We're British. Absolutely every other country in Europe hates us. We're British. We're nothing like what you see in rom-coms.
We're British. Our National History Museum is just full of stuff that we stole from other countries.
We're British. We complain about everything, particularly the government.
We're British. We invented football, but somehow we are still distinctly average at it.
We're British. The only culture we have revolves around the pub. Hello.
We're British. We apologise for absolutely everything, even when it's not our fault. Oh, sorry about that.
We're British. We'd rather live anywhere else.
We're British. We absolutely love to stand in queues for absolutely no reason.
We're British. We don't believe in braces.
We're British. We have a Sunday roast every Sunday with the entire family and then complain about seeing the entire family every Sunday.
We're British. We complain a lot.
We're British. A fry-up solves absolutely everything, especially a hangover.
We're British. We're nothing like you.
We're Japanese. Of course we watch anime without subtitles. Baka!
We're Japanese. Of course we don't eat sushi all the time. Just twice a day.
We're Japanese. Of course we're the best looking Asians.
いやん、そんなこと言ったらあかん。
でも、事実じゃん？
もう。We're Japanese. もちろん私たちは世界で一番親切な民族の一つだよね。
We're Japanese. Of course we're better than everyone.
いやん、やめて。
We're Korean. We'll never pay for anything unless we have to prove a point.
We're Korean. We'll cheat on you and blame it on alcohol.
We're Korean. We'll take our shoes off at your crib even though you say you don't care.
We're Korean. Our main dish comes with 10 side dishes.
We're Korean. We're gonna put a Korean flag in our bio to attract all the K-boos.
We're Korean. After we sweat, we either smell like nothing or tenjangjigae.
We're Korean. We're mama boys and we also have an alcoholic dad.
We're Korean. We're taller than our mama.
We're Korean. We'll speak Korean to anyone that's Korean just because we want to flex that we're bilingual.
We're Korean. We get dragon tattoos and act like you got meetings so our mom don't beat us up.
We're Korean. Whenever everything's closed outside, we just go to karaoke.
We're Korean. Whenever we get mad, we curse in Korean. Ashiba Sekya!
We're Korean. We share the last names Park, Lee, and Kim, but we swear we're not related.
We're Korean. Our fridge always smells like kimchi.
We're twins. Of course people are gonna buy us one present and say it's for both of us.
We're twins. Of course we're gonna answer to both names.
We're twins. We shared a room, clothes, everything.
We're twins. We absolutely have played swapping pranks lots of times.
We're twins. No, there isn't a nice one or a mean one.
We're twins. No, that doesn't mean our husbands are attracted to the other twin.
We're twins. I'm 2 minutes older, which makes me older.
We're twins. If you tell me a secret, I'm gonna tell her that secret.
We're twins. We always finish each other's sentences.
We're twins. My face unlocks her phone. Watch.
We're twins. Your house is my house.
We're twins. That does not mean we always like all the same things.
We're identical twins. That means our kids will automatically be half siblings.
We're twins. People are always just gonna refer to us as the twins.
We're twins.
We spend 99.9% of our time together, and we like it.
We are Germans. We don't give compliments. We are Germans. We are always on time. We are Germans. We love to stare at people. We are Germans. Of course we have the best cars. We are Germans. We love beer. There's no German beer. We are Germans. We have the best bread. We are Germans. We don't smile.
I'm Filipina. Of course my parents wanted me to be a nurse.
I'm Filipina. Of course I have karaoke machine at home. And I can sing.
I'm Filipina. Of course I'm always comparing prices. $3 each? 50 pesos isa lang to eh.
I'm Filipina. Of course I point with my lips. Duno.
Ayun no. I'm Filipina. Of course I have a foreigner boyfriend.
I'm Filipina. Of course I love Teo.
I'm Filipina. Of course we're filming this with our bare feet.
I'm Filipina. Of course you can hear my accent.
I'm Filipina. Of course you think I'm Hispanic because I said kamusta, pantalon, zapatos.
We're Hispanic, and of course we're bilingual, but we mainly speak Spanglish.
We're Hispanic, and of course we text our entire family through WhatsApp.
We're Hispanic, and there's no such thing as being sad, depressed, or bored.
We're Hispanic, and we open Christmas gifts at 12 a.m. on Christmas Day.
We're Hispanic, and the only reason why we get sick, according to our parents, is because we spend way too much time on our phones.
We're Hispanic, and of course we're late everywhere we go.
We're Hispanic, and we've been translating every single thing for our parents ever since we were kids.
We're Hispanic. Our moms call us 5 different names before actually calling us our actual name.
We're girls. On time means 45 minutes late. Minimum.
We're girls. We spend hundreds of dollars at Sephora, but no, we don't want avocado for 50 cents more.
We're girls.
We all have stomach issues.
We're girls. You know what we do when we're bored? Go to Target. Duh.
We're girls. We're gonna say we're fine when we're really not fine.
We're girls. We only wear hats if we haven't washed our hair in a while.
We met online. I DM'd her and that's how we met.
Met online. We met for the first time and didn't know anything about each other.
We met online. We only see each other once a year.
We met online. We live nowhere near each other.
We met online. We have none of the same friends.
We met online. Our first hangout was so awkward, but now we're best friends.
We're guy friends. You don't gotta pay me back. Just get me next time.
Oh. We're guy friends. Of course I'm gonna tell you I'm 5 minutes away, even though I'm 20.
We're guy friends. Of course I'm gonna wonder if he's bigger or smaller than me.
Oh my God.
We're guy friends. Of course I'm gonna hype you up to go talk to that girl that you have no shot with.
We're guy friends. Of course I'm gonna try to convince you to take a shot, even though I know you got shit to do tomorrow.
We're guy friends. Man, fuck her. That bitch was ugly anyways.
We're guy friends. Of course we're gonna argue every time about who's driving.
We're guy friends. You've seen our ass at least once and probably smelled it.
Oh my God.
We're guy friends. Of course we've seen each other's ass at least once.
Oh
and we probably smelled it.
Oh my God. We're guy friends. We love to get drunk and say how we're gonna get rich together.
We're guy friends. We joke about banging each other's moms all the time.
We're guy friends. We'll buy 3 so you can go with the 9.
We're guy friends. I'm not down, unless you are.
Oh.
We're guy friends. We know who's circumcised and who's not.
Oh, that's a good.
I'm Indian. When I turned 18, it meant nothing.
I'm Indian, so there's no such thing as a mental health day.
I'm Indian and all my friends are Indian.
Okay, I got one.
I'm Indian, so of course my dad had a mustache at one point.
I'm Indian. Of course I currently have 30 unread texts from my mom asking where I am.
I'm Indian. A slap is not physical abuse.
Okay, I'm not ready. I'm Indian, and my mom says my facial hair gives me personality.
I'm Indian and I put red chili and salt in my yogurt.
I'm Indian, so of course I have to perform at every family function.
I'm Indian. Of course I shower with a bucket and a jug when I go back to the motherland.
I'm Indian, so I can't wear the same lehenga twice at any event.
I'm Indian. Of course I'm not allowed out 2 weekends in a row.
I'm Indian and I have a bag in the kitchen with hundreds of plastic bags.
Of course we're Mexican. We use the oven as storage. You need a pan? Of course we're Mexican. We have 2 fridges. One for the beer and drinks, and one for the food. Let me show you what this other one, just in case you don't think I'm lying, okay? Literally, food. Of course we're Mexican. There's no red grapefruit in here. There's beans. You want beans? Of course we're Mexican. Like I told you, I wasn't kidding. My mom does it too, I do it too. It's a family tradition. Of course we're Mexican. We reuse bags. And you better not throw away your botes. Put it in the bag. We recycle here. Of course we're Mexican. We don't take the plastic off the TV. What if we need to return it? What are they gonna say without the plastic? They're gonna think it's not new. You need to leave it on. You never know. Of course we're Mexican. Our backyard is also storage. If you need a hielera, we got you. You need some extra chairs for parties, aquí está. You need a mesa? We got you covered. Of course we're Mexican. We have extra blankets in case you sleep over, but your mom's not gonna let you because uno nunca sabe, mija, qué tal si pasa algo.
We're Viet. Of course our parents work at a nail salon. We're Viet. Of course we have one of these calendars. We're Viet. Of course we keep our plastic bags. We're Viet. Of course we wear jade necklaces. Ooh. We're Viet. Of course we have a karaoke machine. We're Viet. Of course we're loud. Trời ơi trời, có khỏe không?
We're Viet. Of course, the first word we're going to teach our friends is mi chang.
Yeah. We're Colombian. Of course our hips don't lie.
Somos colombianos. Era gordilla.
Somos colombianas. Obviously we're gonna wear yellow underwear on New Year's Eve.
Somos colombianas. Of course, we put cheese in our coffee.
Somos colombianas. We get trained to party until 3 a.m.
Somos colombianas. We all have one.
Somos colombianas. Of course we're in love with Maluma.
Somos colombianas. Of course, I justify going all the way to Colombia just to buy anything.
Somos colombianas. Of course I've owned a faja since I was 15.
Somos colombianas. You'll catch us running around the block with our luggage on New Year's Eve.
Somos colombianas. It's always arriba, pa' abajo, pa'l centro, pa' adentro.
Somos colombianas. Gol, 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 caracol.
We're Americans. Our country's obviously better than yours. We're Americans. We have more people dying from obesity than starvation. We're Americans. We have more guns than people. We're Americans. Sure, we don't have free healthcare, but man, do we have a powerful military. We're Americans, and I have never once paid for water at a restaurant. We're Americans. We're the only country where if an ambulance comes, we will still refuse to get in it. We're Americans, and our public restrooms are free. We're Americans. Our cars are bigger than our parking spots. We're Americans. When we're talking about football, we're not talking about soccer. We're talking about a real man sport. We're Americans, and we are the two-time undefeated World War champions. We're Americans, and you're not going to beat us in the Olympics. We're Americans. Our prison system is terrible. Like, we lock up more people than any other country in the world. We're Americans. We can go to war before we can drink. We're Americans. Our states are bigger than most of your countries. We're Americans, and all of the highest grossing movies have come from us. We're Americans. Our college puts us in generational debt. We're Americans, and while we may have our problems, we own the finish line. Yeah!
We're South Africans. Of course, the people in the back of the buckies are gonna stare into your soul. We're South Africans. We have an app that tells us when the power's gonna go off. We're South Africans. Of course, we're gonna scream at the TV when the rugby's on. We're South Africans. We're always gonna braai, even if it's hot or cold. We're South Africans. We don't call our president Mr. President. We call him Cyril or Cupcake. We're South Africans. Of course, we're gonna get sworn at the robots if we don't give someone something. We're South Africans. Of course, during December, we're gonna party so hard that we can't party anymore. We're South Africans. We all broke in January. We're South Africans. Our go-to drink at a jol is Black Label. We're South Africans. We've all asked for a 2 rand at the tuck shop when we were at school. We're South Africans. We're gonna say shame whether it's a good or bad situation. We're South Africans. We drive away as fast as we can when we see the car guards running towards us. We're South Africans.
We are Turkish. Of course we're always hungry. We are Turkish. Of course we are dramatic. We are Turkish. Of course we spent minimum 30,000 on a wedding. We are Turkish. Of course we drink chai after everything we eat.
We're Brazilians. If it starts at 12, we're gonna be there at 2:30.
We are Brazilians. We're gonna eat rice and beans every day.
We're Brazilians. If we say, I'll let you know, we're not going.
We're Brazilians. We're gonna wear socks with Havaianas at home.
We're Brazilians. We shower every single day.
We're Jamaican. Of course we add rum to everything. Grand nephew.
I'm Jamaican. Of course I have Ann at the end of my name.
We're Jamaican. Of course I have 12 jobs.
I'm Jamaican. Of course we call on the Lord in the name of Jesus every time we get up.
We're Jamaican. Of course we don't know how to whisper.
We're Jamaican. Of course we add H to everything that starts with a vowel.
Hold on, hand me the apple, please.
I'm Jamaican. Of course I drink tea.
I'm Jamaican. I don't share my balances.
Jonathan, Joseph, Caleb, Tahil.
We're Jamaican. Of course we got biblical names.
I'm Jamaican. Of course I have family in Connecticut.
There you go.
I'm Jamaican. Of course I have to spread out my bed. I'm a Jamaican. Of course I clean up all of the garbage.
We're Jamaican. Of course we cuss bad word and fried dumpling too.
We are Dutch. Of course no one eats the last cube of cheese while sitting in a circle at someone's birthday party. We're Dutch. Of course people who live in Amsterdam always take the bike, even if it's not theirs. We're Dutch. Of course we have sounds for when words just simply aren't enough. Blah! Now, hehe, yay! We're Dutch. Of course we're very direct. Which people think is rude, well it's quite the opposite actually. For us it feels like the most honest way of communication. We're Dutch. Of course the weather is our favorite topic for small talk.
We're Dutch. Of course we go to the beach when the sun is shining and take our filled cooler full with homemade sandwiches.
We're Guyanese. We don't own a regular broom. We have this. We're Guyanese. Of course we have 2 to 3 fridges in our house. We're Guyanese. We're gonna wear a gold chain with every fit. We're Guyanese. We're definitely gonna use lime macaw whenever we have a headache. We're Guyanese. We love a good gossip. So don't tell anyone means we're telling everyone.